He was born and raised in southern Indiana, so he had the beginnings of a charmed life. Comedian Danny Browning refers to his adult life, however, as a living nightmare.
He shares some personal stories here that are going to make you shudder and laugh, hopefully, like having to endure dry wedding receptions and vacations that could provide material for a Chevy Chase movie. It's good to have you here, Brother Danny.
Thanks for having me. It's an honor to be here in the studios of WHAS, sitting next to you, by the way,
whatever.
the most beautiful woman in Kentucky broadcasting.
Come on!
Wait a second. Where's the joke?
There is no joke. There is no
coming.
joke. You are my Stifler's mom. I watch you all the time.
See, I knew there was a punchline coming on that.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
So you've endured everything.
Yeah, I mean, my life is just silly from the beginning. I grew up in Floyd's Knobs, right? Which is normal, except my grandmother made me a sweater that on the front said, "I love Floyd's Knobs." You know?
So that's a problem.
Oh, I got beat up a lot.
Well, one thing we were talking about before that I thought was a hoot, your strangest gig. It was a weird one.
Strangest gig, I worked at a nudist resort in Michigan.
So
exotic. It was exotic, everyone.
First off, what time of year was it?
Oh, it was wintertime. It was wintertime outside, so they keep it really hot inside. And let me make something very clear.
You were dressed.
I was dressed. Ladies, to all the women out there, I saw all of you that night. Young, old, thick, thin, big, little, black, white. I saw it all, and I loved it all.
You loved it all. Now, here's what I said to you. You're dressed. You said you didn't even loosen your tie.
I didn't loosen my tie.
When you're the comedian for nudists, where do you look?
Well, I'll tell you where you don't look, and that's the waist down. But I tried to make out, because here's the thing, in public speaking, what do they teach you when you get nervous?
Look over people's heads.
Picture your audience naked.
Oh!
Nowhere in the book does it say what to do when they are naked, right?
Oh, my.
So I thought about
I got hot, I got nervous, I messed up on a joke. I was like, I messed that up. Some naked guy right up front is like, "Don't worry, you're doing a fine job." Oh, never thought I'd hear that from a strange naked man twice in my life.
Done.
Thank you.
All right. Now, I understand that you're married.
I am married.
There's no ring.
No ring.
What's up with that, you little...
Here it is, right here. It's in the pocket closest to my heart, everyone.
That heart.
I'm not wearing it because it tends to irritate my life, so I like to keep it right there where it's safe and sound.
Is your wife okay with this?
Yeah, well, I'll put it on now. We'll edit it later so it looks like I've been wearing it the whole time. But
Danny, I know you're going to be on stage at Laughing Derby, but your voice sounds so familiar to me. Did I not hear you on the all-night show on 106.9 some years ago?
Yes, back in the day. I was Dan the Love Man on Night 106.9.
Dan the Love Man!
Can you tell us how you got the name?
Dan the Love Man? Yeah, I gave it to myself. That's how
that naked man gave it to him.
Oh.
Stop it. So were you a lover in those days?
I was. I would take calls. I would try to help. I was like 19, but I would help adults with their love problems. And at 2 in the morning, you get some people calling in with some very unique love problems. And I eventually got fired from that job. But
bad love advice?
Well, I guess. Somebody didn't like my
Someone
advice.
didn't like it.
Yeah,
Someone
his boss
didn't like
wore
it.
clothes. He didn't understand
Yeah, he
it.
didn't understand your sense of humor.
Yeah, no
Very
kidding.
good. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
It is wonderful to see you. And you can see Danny tonight and tomorrow at the Laughing Derby, 1250 Bardstown Road. Of course, the Laughing Derby is the new name. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you can also hear him on the radio with me this afternoon. We'll talk more about his radio days. Get tickets by calling 459-0022 or laughingderby.com.
What's your wife's name?
Amanda.
Did you remember? Amanda.
And my daughter's name is Sophia. Hi, Sophia.
Amanda,
Daddy loves you.
He's wearing the ring.
Here it is.
He's got it on.